What's up, friends? This is Jazz bringing you another episode of Let's Play Mystery Dungeon Blue Rescue Team. The one I finish. I know I keep saying that, and it's not always in the title. I apologize, but it's just, kind of a little joke in a way because of how many times I've attempted this type of Let's Play and never finished it up until this point. Obviously, if you see this episode, I have finished the series at least to my liking. So what is our goal today? I believe, I am not 100% certain whether I want to go right for Mountain Thunder or go do some jobs, but I am going to go look at them anyway. But yeah, so as I'm recording this, I've been having some issues with my computer and the way I upload things. Yeah. That always sucks. As I said, that is the... what's the right word for it? Downside. I'm going to use the word downside. That's the downside of not having a whole lot of money like some people do. Right? I want to do as best as I can with what I got to provide the best that I can for you guys. And it kind of hurts when I'm not able to give you my best because I don't have the proper equipment. But as I said, but I'm learning some things, right? I'm trying to learn some things on how to manage it. But doing some of these things do require a lot because of how slow my computer is. I'm trying to learn I'm trying to learn how to do certain things like private videos, for example. I'm learning about them. I mean, for the longest time, I've always had a lot of drives. Well, not a lot, but I've had a few SD cards, and I would store some of my future Let's Plays and that on it. I'm starting to learn about the private feature. There are downsides to it, though, because I know you're thinking, oh my god, you only got up to 2 years. Yeah, that can be a hindrance, too. I suppose, it won't be as bad when those years come about and you got a few other years. Oh, cool. Let me see. I think I want to name him Spear. Yeah, I don't know, but any other game I've played when I recruited that's what I've been naming them. I just like that name. And there we go, Spear. I'm finally starting to recruit more. Actually, I don't know why I am saying this here, because it's not as bad with this as it is on the file that I'm playing almost 100% legitimate. For example, I've been leveling up my Pokemon mostly fairly. I will use the Joy Seeds I've transferred from my other file for real emergency purposes. But I've been earning the money by myself. I've been earning the points by myself. I've been recruiting. Well, I have gotten the the friend bow. Even with the friend bow at the level I'm at, is extremely difficult to recruit. Now, I'm getting better. I am getting a lot better at recruiting Pokemon in that game. As I said, I'm finally starting to be able to recruit. I'm finally at a level now that I'm kind of being respected by them. Actually, to be fair, my level, or my, team rank is gold, and I got that all by myself, as I said. So, I'm doing a lot better, and I don't want to jinx myself because I haven't gotten to, I never did Groudons or Sky Tower. What is Magma Cavern? That's Groudons. I never did Magma Cavern or Sky Tower yet. But every other dungeon, I haven't been having too difficult of a time, even at being under-leveled. Now, if I was playing the Explorers of series, I probably would have a lot harder of a time being at a low level. But it seems it's not as hard on this game. It is difficult compared to games like Gates to Infinity, but it isn't, like, awful earlier on, so. But I've been enjoying it. I've been doing both ways, playing with codes and playing without them, you know, that way I kind of get to experience both ways. Now, I know it sounds weird, but I don't really consider transferring items really cheating as much. Like, if I only use them in the sparing way, like, I don't use them to get all the way up to level 100 or anything. I maybe, like, try to get them, like, 5 levels at a time every once in a while. Help balance me out if I can't get high enough in the dungeons, which, oh, I'm naming him after my uncle. He's like an asset, or godsend. That's literally what it is. Actually, he is my godfather, actually, but he literally is a godsend. And I don't know, honestly, what me or my other family would do without him. Actually, he and my aunt have recently had their anniversary. I forget what number it is. They got married shortly after my parents, so at least, I'm trying to remember, at least 25 years, at least. At the very least. It might be a year more. But my parents got, oh wait, no. Maybe at least 26, 27 years. I'm trying to keep track of it, but they both have been a godsend to me. Like, almost every Friday, he picks me up from my work, and we have what we call a date. Right, it's really nice, though. I know, I'm sorry I'm not focusing enough on this game, but really, honestly, what difference can I really say about it that you don't already know? It would kind of be really, really boring to just focus on the game. But I mean, I suppose there is a little bit of, balance I should have. But yeah, in the end, I did decide to do a couple of jobs anyway, you know, to fill out the episode just a little bit. Because I don't know how long it's going to take to do Mountain Thunder. But honestly, guys, I wasn't going to bore you with going all the way through for each job. I am going to allow myself to do this last job on camera. I did the first one, and they'll do the last one. Just, you know, because you know Mountain Steel by now. We all know Mountain Steel by now. Darn it, could have gotten a pincer. I would have pincer. I don't think, have I gotten a pincer? Gosh, I can't remember. But actually, I've been doing so well in recruiting on my other game. I think I've managed to recruit like a Cypher, a pincer. And honestly, it took so long, guys, to recruit that Cypher. I was yelling and cheering my ass off when I finally did. Now, I am going to be transferring evolutionary items when I need it, but I'm not going to overdo it. And you're probably thinking, wow, we have a whole bunch of under-leveled... Yeah, I know. And I'm going to work on that slowly but surely after the main game. Right now, I'm focusing on my partner and myself on my main file. But after that, you know, sky's the limit. I'm going to try to choose some of my favorite Pokemon. Like, I have worked with my Magnemite a bit, but I confess I had to use Joy Seeds for that because it was so drastically under-leveled. But yeah, there are downsides to the Joy Seeds too, just like with Rare Candy, your attack and that are definitely a lot lower. Oh well. At least we got a decent amount of points, I think. we did a lot of jobs in that. You know, we did a lot of jobs there. At least 4 or 5. I don't remember. But I know we kept going on with the job, so. What I laugh about is that, in a way, I learned that you can kind of postpone. I already told you there was a fugitive storyline. You can actually postpone it to a degree. Now, how do I put it? Now, let's just put it this way. You can postpone it by not going and talking to Whiscash about the Ninetales legend. If you go and talk to Whiscash, you're done. You can't go do any more jobs. You're forced right into the storyline. I've learned that playing it on my file I'm not using codes on. So I know that, but really, it didn't bother me. I did the whole fugitive storyline with my levels I was at, and I was fine. So, you can be in their 30s and be fine with that storyline, almost perfectly. I mean, you wouldn't 1-hit or 2-hit easily a legendary, but you're not in real danger with the 3 legendary birds if you're at that level. I mean, I wasn't with the Pokemon I had, which were, I forget. I know it was a Totodile and a Torchic. A Totodile and a Torchic. I was fine using those 2 Pokemon. So, but then again, so I think I would definitely be fine here. I mean, with my levels, I definitely would be fine here, but even without those levels, I think I would have been fine there. With Cyndaquil and Squirtle, they're kind of the same idea. The only difference is that both of them evolve into single-type Pokemon. But at the point I was at in my other game, I was still single-typed with Torchic and Totodile. So, the way I see it is that all the legendary birds aren't weak to flying attacks, so my Torchic's peck wouldn't have done a thing anyway, so it doesn't really matter whether it was Cyndaquil or Torchic. I would have been almost in the same boat, I think. Anyway. I don't know. I mean, I suppose they both learn different moves. Guess who I brought along? Hi, Cookie! Okay, I can get Weedle. I already got Weedle, I believe. I don't know if I got Nidoran male, though. I am pretty sure that I did get Weedle. We just saw him. Oh, wow, that was extremely quick. And now we got a Nidoran male. Let me see. What will I name this guy? It's funny how... Elvis. Anyway, it is funny how in this game, the only Pokemon you kind of know for sure, gender-wise, are the Nidorans. Right? That is so hilarious. How in the other games you almost know the gender, I think, of the Pokemon you're recruiting. I mean, I suppose it's kind of good not knowing the genders. It means it can be ambiguous. I'd feel so stupid if there was a way to find out, and I was completely wrong. But from what I see, really, there's no way to see it at the time of recruitment. And we have Elvis level 100. Now, actually, he might be very handy against Zapdos. Because, I mean, okay, he isn't a brown type just yet, and even if he was, actually, I would suck against Zapdos because of his, because of being electric, or being a flying. Hello, Electrike. I don't know why in this file that I keep going and attacking Pokemon, even if they're not. Like, if they're recruitable and I have room, I understand, but I guess it's a habit. I mean, there's not much chance to avoid it. I mean, in the file I'm playing without actual cheat codes, I go for every Pokemon I see. because I need the experience. There is a logical reason for that. And I actually attack them with my moves, not my just attack, like I do there. You get far less experience by doing that, guys. If you're actually going for experience, then go with your moves. Yes, it's a lot less PP, but it makes a difference. And as long as you keep building up and collecting max elixirs, it's not so bad. I have a lot of max elixirs. I mean, I have a lot of apples too. That's a big thing. That's one thing I kind of wish I was able to cheat with, was the belly. Because it's funny, for someone who wants to get through things as quickly as possible in a way, I do love to explore in these games. I'm just very careful for the most part. And I'm also careful here, too, because of how my emulator has been running. So, I'm just trying to get what I want to get done at the point. But I just love to explore in these games. Like at this point now. Because that way I can get more experience and more items. And the thing is, it is a lot more fun because I'm actually, for the most part, collecting the items legitimately, too. So, I mean, I will get the evolutionary items and certain items, but for the most part, I collect what I get. And it feels a lot more rewarding collecting them that way. And it doesn't mean do I regret using codes in this Let's Play? No, not really. With everything I went through with this game and trying to get this out, it's a crutch. Sometimes everyone needs a crutch. And at least I'm earning the Explorer points, or Rescue points, legitimately. But it's kind of easy to get those, well, easy and not. It depends. If you take all the high-ranked jobs, it's easy. But really, it's kind of filled with a whole bunch of other jobs, that are lower rank. And I mean, like, D's and that. Like, there's not very many, B's and that. Actually, in my other file that I have all these codes on that isn't this, I have S star rank now. And my gosh, and they're like up to floor 50 or something, and my god, and it's also the worst thing about that is it's a take me along job. So for 50 or 40 or 50 floors, you have to escort escort job. That's it. You have to escort that darn Pokemon. It's hard enough for 20 floors, let alone all those other floors. But it's something that I will have to get used to. I don't know what I'm going to be able to do when I might end up having to really use those joy seeds for those missions, because my god, it's more scary enough for a level 100 Pokemon, let alone a low-level Pokemon. And I admit, I am scared as heck to do dungeons that require you to be... Oh lord. I am just visualizing Wish Cave. I'm sorry. I know, I'm talking about my other file. My other file without codes. That the Wish Cave... The Wish Cave requires you to be level 1 at the beginning. And what else? I forget what it is. Ah, jeez. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Honestly. Because, I mean, yeah, I have to check, because the thing is, you're thinking, what's the big deal about Wish Cave and everything? Like, isn't that, no. It is optional in a way, but let's just put it this way, it's not going to be any real issue for this Let's Play at all. I'm not worried about it here at all. I am going to be doing that job. There's a storyline that happens. Oh yeah. There's a storyline that happens that has to do with Gengar. We'll just put it after the main game. And one of the jobs has to require Medicham being lost in Wish Cave, for crying out loud. And it starts you off at level 100. Now don't worry, you don't lose all the progress you've ever made permanently. It's only for the dungeon, but my gosh. I have to check again what floor it is and what levels they are, like how bad their levels are for that, for I'll be able to at least maybe bring enough items or something to balance me out. I mean, maybe I'll just try to get a legendary. No, I'll never get a legendary recruited, guys. I never will. Like, not with the levels I'm at. I'd have to really, really work at it. But don't worry, everything is going to be sorted out in this Let's Play. Like, that, I promise you. Whether I'm going to be able to. I definitely think I'm fine doing the main game without the codes at all, but it's going to be a little bit more complicated for the file without or after the after game. Well, let's hope I'll be able to figure something out. Maybe I'll have a good enough time. Maybe it'll be safe. I definitely think I'm going to have to bring a lot of apples or something for I can level up and grind. I would die of shock if I actually managed to get through that cave, to that level. And it's only to it's level, the floor levels are merciful, like the amount are merciful, I think, but with you being stuck at level 1, you weren't even that bad at the beginning of the game. That's how bad it is that it forces you to level 1. So I would struggle in Tiny Woods, guys, with the level that it is. So yeah. I wouldn't really want to be tried. But I definitely am going to keep on this game, the codes on for that anyway. And I have to decide there's a lot that I'm just thinking about a little too far ahead, I know, but that's me. I'm kind of a planner. And speaking of not thinking of anything at all, I'm just going to name this guy Gly. Just because I'm not creative at all. Yeah, we're sending Cookie back. I don't know why I just sent Cookie back. But I think I'll be fine with Zapdos. With these two. And Gly. Hopefully. I think there was a Pokemon I really wanted to recruit. Just the reason I got rid of Cookie. Oh, hello, Gly. Hello, Gly is level 100. Alright, let's see. Here we are with our moves. I guess maybe I'll be okay with these 3. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, again, I was able to beat Zapdos with the team I was at with my levels in my other file, so there. Yeah, forget what I'm looking for. I don't know if I'm going to be finding it, though. Well, we got money, and we just ignored that money. I mean, yeah, I do have a lot of money anyway. I mean, trust me, I'm really good at looking for money in the other game. I pretty much, anytime I see money, I stop whatever I am doing. I literally go and I'm like, money, like, am I on death's door? Forget about that. I need the money. I sound like a less greedy version of Mr. Krabs. I said less, doesn't mean not full. Yeah, I think I'm trying to figure out these buttons. Yeah, I'm having a dumb moment. How do I just speed things up again? I have my moments, guys. I have my extremely stupid moments. Nope, that's not working. Controls. Oh no, that just says. This asked me what type of controls. Whether it was DS or GBA. Wow, they give you that option. Oh, here we are. Wait, that does not help me at all. That doesn't help me at all, dude. Well, thanks for the help. Thanks for the help. Oh, hello. Thank you. Think I might have figured it out? Yeah, well, let's go. Hello there. We are finally taking on Zapdos. It's funny how it took me so long to figure out that the end of the names of them are the numbers, like Articuno, Uno, but that they're the numbers in Spanish. In Maltese is like 3, and Dos is 2. I know, I feel so stupid, but I never was really good at other languages. I would be like, I'm lucky to know the numbers to half of them. What I find stupid is that I've been playing on my other file and I say go, you know, after foe, and they do not. Like, that is so stupid. Maybe they don't have enough IQ. I don't know. Maybe IQ affects that somehow. I don't know. Does it, guys? Can you tell me? Because I'm really gonna have to check. Oh, that really looks like he calmed down, that reaction there. See ya. So wait, what were you before? Reaving with anger? It did not seem to really show any emotion whatsoever. Like, I was so confused. I mean, he says, I've calmed down now. What were you before? I'm very confused. No, I am a human. Really, Alexam? Oh yeah, you two, okay, obviously you two are kind of dumb in comparison to Alakazam, but how, like, okay, I know he has an incredible IQ, but does he have a sixth sense too? Does he have supernatural? Oh, yeah, you cannot determine that. Liar. Liar. Let's go, yeah. Hill of Ancients. Yeah, before you get kidnapped any further, come on there, me. You have to go. And we're about to find out why I kept calling Alakazam a liar. Yeah. Yeah. Well, guys, I think I'll end this episode now. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel and like what you see, please subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you'll know when new videos are coming out. And I will see you guys in my next video.